Welcome to the ICE podcast, supported by the US Soybean Export Council, an initiative to enable the cold chain industry of India to be future ready.
Hello, listeners. Thanks for once again tuning into the ICE podcast on cold chain technology. Very often, we are listening to technology words or tech words like IoT, AI, ML. What do these actually mean and where are they being used? IoT, which means Internet of Things, AI is artificial intelligence, ML is machine learning. These are all the new technology buzzwords. More importantly, where are these technologies used? The IoT, which came into prominence a few years back, is now seeing a transition from an idea to a commercial application. Let us look at this commercial application in the space of cold chain. In the space of cold chain, one of the very important unmet need of the cold chain operators was the visibility of temperatures and other parameters in the cold warehouses and especially in transit of goods, especially in transit of refrigerated goods. So they wanted some technology that can track and trace temperature and other critical parameters of the refrigerated goods in a cold chain to ensure safety and shelf life of perishable goods that are being transported. So today's talk is about the usage of IoT technology in the space of cold chain infrastructure. It is my pleasure to introduce Durgesh Shah, the speaker for today's talk. Durgesh is the founder and CEO of Ambimat Electronics, an electronics and communication engineer from LD College of Engineering. He graduated in 1978. Post his graduation, he joined Space Application Center at ISRO and worked for 4 years when he was bitten by the entrepreneurship bug. He bootstrapped Ambimat Electronics and brought it to where it is at the moment. Ambimat supplies to premier institutes like the IITs and NITs through its brand called Ambitronics. Ambimat has also supplied microprocessor and microcontrollers to the Mars mission. Durgesh Shah is an expert on digital and analog design circuits. In spite of his diverse responsibilities as the CEO of the company, he still is a very hands-on person as far as design and development is concerned. Durgesh Shah is married to his wife Mala Shah and has 2 children, Mansi Shah and Neel Shah, both very accomplished in their field. I welcome you, sir, for your talk.
What is tracking and tracing of cold chain logistics? Internet of Things is transforming the efficiency and potency of long-distance food, pharmaceutical and other perishable supply chains. Previously, cold storage managers had to be physically present inside a cold storage facility to monitor deliverables and ensure frictionless work, shipments, storage, and even last-mile deliveries. With track and trace, food wastage has also gone down. IoT, Internet of Things, driven logistics systems ensure the integrity of the cold chain. It adjusts discrete systems in the network automatically to avoid breach in threshold levels of humidity and temperature in warehouses and trailers. Device-generated data provides real-time audit trails for food safety professionals and helps supply chain planners identify and analyze the root cause of issues in the cold chain. Talking about the pharmaceutical industry, today cold chain logistics along with pharmaceutical serialization has become the backbone of the quickly developing temperature sensitive drugs. Track and trace ensures minimal cold chain errors and malfunctions, thus limiting the product loss. By applying IoT technologies into the cold chain, companies can consistently connect with every step in the logistics process, allowing for cost optimization benefits as well as limit the wastage of perishable goods. Benefits of tracking and tracing IoT in the cold chain logistics. With the advent of cold chain logistics, it is now possible to track the goods in real time, monitor temperature, receive instant alerts, provide route optimization for quick and efficient delivery, and monitor the use of fuel for delivery. All of this is now possible on the personal device of the logistics manager while he is on the go. Historical data of all the important parameters during transit is also available with itemized level tracking. How does track and trace data help regulatory requirements in cold chain logistics? In partnership with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, UNDP aims to support the Universal Immunization Program through designing and implementing the Electronic Vehicle Intelligence Network, in short EVIN, a unique innovation that brings together technology, people and processes to strengthen the vaccine supply chain by digitizing information on the vaccine stocks and storage temperatures. Supported by Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, the Health Systems Strengthening Project aims to streamline and regularize the vaccine flow network by ensuring data-driven and efficient management of the immunization supply chain. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India (FSSAI) proposes to make food products standard and food additives 11th Amendment Regulations 2017. They relate to food safety and standards by transforming the nation's food safety system by shifting the focus from responding to foodborne illness to prevent it. The standards require those who transport food to use sanitary practices to ensure the safety of food. The FDA Food Safety Modernization Act is most significant update of US food safety that directly impacts transportation and the retail and food service industries, including registration and record keeping requirements. An idea of how the track and trace systems work, sensors, communication systems, etc. Now, the cold chain has three main components, each of which works flawlessly to ensure the safe transport and storage of cold chain products. 1. Temperature control storage. Specialized refrigerated vehicles, specialized refrigerated facilities where cold chain cargo is stored until it's shipped out to a distribution center or destination. 2. Temperature control transport. Customized insulated cold containers that help transport goods via airways, waterways, roadways, or railways. 3. Efficient operational and management procedures to minimize risk during day-to-day operations and contain it in case of unexpected incidents. An idea of futuristic IoT systems to come. British billionaire entrepreneur Philip Green has rightly said, "Good, bad, or indifferent, if you are not investing in new technology, you are going to be left behind." This applies not only to the logistics industry but every other business on the planet. India is such a diverse country that one can test all possible scenarios. The future of logistics will be driven by technology such as IoT, analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, which will drive efficiency across the value chain from manufacturing to last mile delivery. These technologies make logistics services more predictable and help drive proactive measures to reduce inefficiency and unplanned downtime, leading to strong logistics growth, which will help drive the economy on a more robust growth trajectory. What are the different types of systems, equipment that comprise a good track and trace system? It can help overcome some of the major challenges currently faced in the cold chain logistics providers by enabling real time monitoring, providing data insights, and making informed decisions quickly. Some of the solutions that IoT brings to cold chain logistics are: 1. Itemized level tracking, enabling businesses to monitor the food item's temperature, which is perhaps the most critical parameter in cold chain logistics. Sensors can be used on transportation modes such as trucks, rail cargo, or air cargo to monitor the temperature of the food items. With a refrigerated van tracking solution, businesses can monitor their shipment 24 by 7. They can quickly make any changes in the logistics schedule if the chain moves at a slower pace than planned. This helps reduce the time lost in planning and modifying the schedule when the tracking data is not easily accessible. Stakeholders can coordinate easily with different members of the supply chain and efficiently manage the system. The inventory management tags helps to keep track of products entering and leaving the cold storage. The solution comprises tags, readers, and software. It uses a reader to read and write a tagged item, manage the data, and transmit it to a server, either local or in the cloud. Pilferage detection tag helps make sure there is no pilferage of material, as the supply chain security system is an essential component in the transportation of goods. A use case that regularly uses track and trace and has benefited from it: food and beverage or food processing logistics to ensure food quality. One of the many problems in food processing logistics is manual temperature logging because the process is prone to errors. Drivers, grocery personnel, and food service workers are often busy, resulting in an inaccurate or a missed record. At best, a hurried misreading of the gauge. At worst, imaginary readings are quickly jotted down to fill in for misreadings. This practice, also known as pencil whipping, can lead to spoiled product if the logs go unchecked. Temperature readings can be taken as soon as a product arrives, as Target often does, but this is no guarantee that the product was kept at the temperature for the entire journey. The US FDA Food Safety Modernization Act (FSMA) and Sanitary Transportation of Human and Animal Food (STF) has established minimum standards for packing, transporting, and storage produce. IoT sensors and automation are revolutionizing the cold chain. IoT captures real-time data of the condition of shipped food. In sharp contrast with manual logging, automated monitoring enables the ongoing monitoring and fast alerts. It can support a predictive maintenance program that ensures equipment is serviced before an entire truckload or restaurant refrigeration unit has spoiled. They are programmed to raise alarms if the temperature and humidity go lesser or beyond the optimum level. As more organizations and retailers discover the benefits of an IoT-enabled cold chain, there will be an industry-wide push towards adopting the technology for improvements in accuracy and human health and safety. Thank you.